Alright, welcome back to episode 9 of Let's Play Factorio with Brightblade, Bob's Mods edition. Okay, so today we're going to get some of the washing plants set up. The main reason we're doing that is because the washing plants make, let's see, where is it here? It's not there, it's right somewhere here anyway. We need bricks anyway to make this stuff. I mean, well, we're gonna need the other bricks as well there, but just to make this unit and this unit we need regular bricks, plus we need the cinder blocks or whatever you want to call them. So first step in that is we need a C4 pump, and that starts pumping what is that? I think it pumps muddy water. So let's go ahead and get this powered up first. Probably see a bunch of stuff that I've already done there. Okay, I made a few extra long distance poles so I could do just this. Okay, good. Everything's just flying by, so I'm just grabbing whatever the next... It keeps wanting to do research with blue. By the way, this is all the stuff we're making here. We're going to end up making... We're going to make lime, nodules, mud is just a byproduct. I think it's used elsewhere. Sand, clay, and I believe that's limestone, and then we can make the bricks, plus we can make the cement ones as well once we're done with all of this we got. And we end up with one more byproduct, which I will show you here when we get to that point. Okay, so the first thing we need to do, we need to come out, and I want to be right out the edge of each of these, so they're all kind of separated and they're kind of in a... So let's go ahead and bring these down, put them on the bar. These are washing plants. We're going to be... This is going to be pretty much our main thing that we're going to be working with here. I think we got like 8 of them total that we have to put in. Okay, so the first thing we need to do... okay, what do we got? We got viscous mud. I'm not worried about putting a tank for viscous mud. We may later on. Actually, let's go ahead and do that. We're not going to put the tank in, but let's put a place for a tank. So we're going to be going, when we do these, stretch them out between tanks. Okay, so the viscous mud, we can create heavy mud with that. So as you see, we already got that actually coming in a little bit. We're gonna collect that and put in power to it. Now the other thing is we need water. So we're gonna come back to, should work out right there. Somewhere in this mess I have a pump. There we go. I've already measured this out and it works just fine as far as pumping water out here. So let's hook this up. Alright, so that will now give us mud and heavy muddy water. So the next thing we need to do here is we need to do something with this mud. So for right now, instead of throwing it on a belt or something, we're just going to throw it all in a box. Shoot, do I have enough boxes? I got more metal here though, I can make boxes. And of course that's going to pop up as I do it. Let's just make like 10 boxes. That'll give us enough, because we got like 6 machines we got to put in here. Actually, I think we're actually going to be missing one. Okay, so so then we're making the heavy mud here. So we need to put that on there like that. And the reason I'm putting a straight in there is or a straight pipe is because we're going to be building we're going to be adding things to it. So we're going to be adding like up here somewhere we're going to put a tank, because we need these the heavy mud and all that stuff. So let's just I think we'll just max out the pipe, and then we'll put in the heavy mud, and that'll start filling that pipe. It should anyway. It is running, right? Yes, okay. Okay, so we've got heavy mud coming out here, so next we need the concentrated mud, which seems like it should actually happen before heavy mud, but okay, whatever. Not going to complain too much. And we need a mud box again. I should actually just set that up and just use, or copy it as a blueprint. But I don't see my nanobots here. They're not on my bar. Okay, I don't know what happened. I got termite bots, but I don't see them. I made blue ones and I don't see them. I didn't cancel them, did I? I must have canceled them. Okay, so we'll make some so that we can actually blueprint this thing. We don't need that blueprint anymore. Let's actually wait. I want to do this differently here. So, okay, so we need our water in next. Man, this is going to be a pain. I'm just going to quit doing research here in a few seconds and just let it go in between. So we need our water set up like that. So we need, obviously we need this unit. Then we'll just put the water in wherever in between. And I think how we'll do this, let's go ahead and put this in. And then we'll go like that. Okay, that's good. Okay. So this, why are we not? We should be making stuff already. Oh, no power. Silly me. So this is kind of nice because it's making the same pattern each time. So what I want to do is just go ahead and we're just going to copy this. And then we're going to... oh, I'm sorry. That was the wrong copy. We need that. Nice having the early game nanobots anyway. So what I think we're going to do here is we're going to redo this. I think we'll copy all of this like this. Because every one of those needs a unit right there. And I have nanobots so they can place most of the stuff for us. I'm just going to set these like this. For now, I don't know if I got enough nanobots to do too many of these, so... Okay, so we're at, I think... that's a concentrated. So... it does this, I've noticed that. We need... To get light mud, we use concentrated mud. And that'll give us the light mud water. And they go from light, we need to go thin, I think, or yeah, we go to thin next. And then we do have another one, but it's not needed. So I'm gonna switch out bots here because we need to kill the trees here. I'll have to come back and chop, well, I can chop this rock up quick. And that takes some time when you don't have steel tools. Be even better when we get the cobalt tools, but that's a ways off yet. Okay, so I'm going to take and swap nanos back again. We can hand chop any trees that are left that we need to. Okay, so far we need some light here. Let's go ahead and we'll add a light there. Now we'll add one out here at this one as well. That'll at least get us some light. You know what, let's actually put one at every machine. But I don't think I have enough to make. Do I have any more lights? Yeah. We'll make 2 stacks so we have plenty. Or 2, not 2 stacks, but 2 piles of 5. Okay, so the last thing we need to do then here, before we start making anything interesting, so each one of these machines makes stuff that we need. We're gonna be putting one machine in here that's gonna be temporary down here in this area. This will actually be part of the base. I want it to kind of look, you know, well done, kind of set on a grid, and that's the reason we did it this way. Oops, I don't need that. I need this. So we're gonna go to maximum length. Okay, so then we're gonna set up all 4 of these. If it wasn't for the fact that I was really low on nanobots, I'd be clicking these and not have to rotate them every time. Okay, so let's get this guy done. Okay, so this is what? This is our light thin mud. So let's get a building in on each one of these because each one needs one. I think we need some more termite bots. We're gonna clean this out a little bit. I'm gonna go up a little bit more and clean a little more of the forest out. There might be a few spots left where the nanobots won't get it all, but that's okay. We'll just come through, and even though it doesn't make the tree chopping time any sooner with the tree being killed, but okay, so that there, that there. Okay, and that's heavy muddy water. Which one needs heavy? Okay, so the nodules take heavy. We're not even gonna worry about those. We're not even gonna worry about getting anything even put in yet. But let's see, that's concentrated, so that should be the clay. Pretty sure I can just go right up the line, and that should be limestone if I'm not mistaken. Requires light mud water. Yep. And this should be our sand. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is we're going to go through and set these up for, let's actually set the whole thing up. Well, I think we're going to go like, oops, sorry, I wanted to go full length. What was I thinking? Okay. We'll end up moving these around a little bit. I'm going to put these in just in case we get in case we need the space, which sometimes does happen. Okay. Let's put that in. I don't think I put these pieces in, that way they can start. These units do not create mud, so we don't have to worry about any mud up here, but they do create items that we use. Alright, so let's just and then we'll put that there. Oops, helps if I actually don't spin the piece around 20 times. Now there's probably other uses for this mud, I'm not sure. It may come up later, so that's another reason we're kind of trying to grid everything out. Okay, so let's oh yeah, let's power these things up first. What I'm gonna do is I have a way of doing that. I like to do this and it looks nice. Actually, how'd that one get off? That shouldn't be that far off. See, they should be able to, oh, I think I got this one off. No, that should be center. Oh well. It don't work perfectly, I guess. So anyway, that gives that should give power to everything except for we don't have a connection to the center. We'll go over here and get a center connection. So we need one right. I guess it's gonna have to go there. And this one's gonna have to go there. Okay. It's just not perfect. So, like I said, we got everything that's, there's a unit for everything, so let's go ahead and I'll put a box in at each one. Let's see, I think we're putting them right there. Okay, then we're just going to, we probably don't need blue, but I'm just going to say the heck with it. I guess we could have copied and pasted this whole thing too. Okay, so we're just going to make this look right. Put one right there. One right there. One right there. So, okay, so all these ingredients are used to make our blocks, except for one. Or two, actually. The nodules are not used in this actual setup. And this is limestone. So, like I said, we're going to put in a temporary machine to take care of the limestone. What we need is we need a blast furnace. For right now, we're not going to worry about the bringing up anything, so we need to change that into lime. Oh shoot, I got it wrong. Sorry, I like everything lined up if I can. Let's just go ahead and park it right there, that's fine. So we're going to make limestone. And we need coal in there to make limestone. I think what we'll do is we'll just kind of cheat. Let's just go like this, and we'll throw, you know what, let's not even throw a box in there, let's let them just do it singularly on the ground. Now one of the things is when you make limestone, you have you create carbon dioxide. So we have to take a pressure tank. Okay. Let's see if we can get rid of these trees. It's just so much easier killing the trees this way. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but oh well. So then we're gonna need to put in this pressure tank to hold these pressure tanks hold quite a bit of stuff, you know. So we've actually got 199 carbon dioxide in here. The nice thing is, in the long run, we're going to be able to take a, I forget what it is, it's something we have to put filters in. And carbon dioxide is made up of carbon and dioxins or something like that. I don't know if it's oxygen. It's oxygen and carbon. One carbon, two oxygens. Because they try to color code this for you. So what we'll be able to do is we'll be able to get the oxygen out of there. Now to make steel, we use that setup that we used way over there to the left, and we'll use the oxygen to make steel bars, and then we'll turn them into into the proper. So we also need another box here. We'll come right out of that corner there so it looks decent. Probably have to put another power plant pole in there, but that's okay, I don't mind. So we'll just put that there. So now we'll have all this, you know, I hate to be picky about this, but my power poles need to be in the middle. They look like crap. I'm not usually a picky person like that. I usually don't care about where the poles sit. But for whatever reason, today I am. And we can't put that one there, so that's fine. Okay, so that will, if we hit, why are we missing power? Did I screw something up with power? Did I move it one place south or something? Yeah, I did. Okay, so this one should actually be right here. That's fine. Anyway, so all this stuff is going to be used. Now, I'm just putting this in temporarily as well. We're going to do this elsewhere because I want to be able to make a bunch of them, but since the power pole will come down right here in a perfect line, we're going to put it right there. And I think we need it out of, no, it's out of here. We're going to make these unburnt bricks, or whatever they're called. What are they called? Yeah, unburnt clay bricks. So, right now I don't want to have to, like I said, this is temporary. So we're going to add the clay in there. We need, oh shoot. Oh well, I didn't want to do that, but like I said, this is all temporary, so it's not going to be here in the long run anyway. So we need this lime as well. Where'd it go? Right there. And then we also need sand from the last one. I've noticed this, this thing makes sand like crazy. I probably just grabbed a ton of it that I don't even need. Yeah, I'd only put it in a pile of 50, so. So this here, let's go ahead and just put in a box for the bricks. Alright. So we're able to get the bricks now. So now we can hit the bricks. Sure. Now I haven't played with these yet. I don't know. No, they do not work as like a walkway, anything like the regular bricks do, so. But we need bricks to make... Do we have the wrong bricks? Oh, don't tell me I gotta make a different type of brick. Oh. I wonder if we have to cook these. Maybe that's what it is. Because I thought I seen something with a furnace. So let's put the furnace in right here. Well, they'd go into the furnace, so let's go ahead and give it some coal. Alright, so here's what we actually need. We need the clay bricks. And the clay bricks do work as a walkway. Let's kind of let's throw a few down just out of curiosity. Okay, so let's just for the heck of it. So yeah, they look kind of cool. They're just the original brick look, with a little kind of a pink hue to them. But we'll leave them like that for right now. Oh, that's what I was trying to do. I'm trying to see how many are in there. So I'm gonna go grab the rest of the clay bricks that are over here, and we're gonna throw them in the furnace as well. I'm gonna leave all the rest of the junk that's over here. Over here, where is it? There it is. Okay. I thought there was. See, I didn't test it completely, and I guess I should have. When I tore all my machines down, they weren't originally this orientation. They were going up towards this red thing up here, and what a mess that was, kind of. So let's grab some of these out of here. So what do we need now to make those? For those we need that. Ooh, wow, do we need a lot of stuff to make the next crushers. But we still need steel to finish off these crushers. How are we doing for... before I leave, I want to make sure everything's full. Nope, lime needs... We need more lime. I guess we need to put the lime in the coconut or something like that. Oh, No, just whatever. So I'm gonna toss this lime back in here because we don't need it at the moment. How's clay? Let's grab a pile of clay and toss that in there. So that'll keep running while we're gone. Nice, there's going to be some interesting ways to do stuff. So we have a whole lot of stuff here. We probably got more lime here somewhere. Yeah, 300 lime. And, I really should just break out the nanobots and let them chew through the trees. Okay, you're going to be a pain and not let me through the trees. I'm going to let you chew through the trees. Okay, that's good. We can get through now anyway. So what was it that we need? Was it iron or steel? Steel. And the sad thing is, the reason we're doing this is because of steel. Steel is extremely slow right now. Mainly I'm trying to get everything set up. We're going to probably in the next video, how much time we got? Oh, we got enough. The next video we're probably going to add, oh shoot, we only got enough for 3. What do we need? More steel and resistors. So I guess it's time to join the resistance. Or is resistance futile? I'm not sure. Okay, so we got some more resistors. Probably not enough steel to make one last one. What do we need? We need 20 steel. So let's just go ahead and wait. We'll wait for steel and see what how many or what we're gonna start replacing these ones. What we're gonna do is like I did here with iron. I added another set of them in iron, which is the reason why everything's coming into this warehouse, because we're just making way too much stone. But this is a little bit bigger. We may have to reroute this. I don't know yet. I'm still trying to figure out why I did this way and wasted 4 undergrounds instead of wasting 2. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to get enough for that by the time these guys are done. Oh, we have to make steel gears for these, huh? Wow. Because we may as well wait for these to get done before we run off the steel. No, I was thinking about just upgrading steel, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to build the new system here at steel first. So let's go ahead and we don't need to extend that too far yet. Do we have more? Okay, we got those, so let's put those back in there. We should have gray ones, right? Yeah. You need to be over there. You can go inside with the bricks. Okay. So let's see if these actually are different colors. So they're just colored on the end. That's kind of, it's weird. You know, I'm sure the red ones are probably just colored on the end as well. So we'll throw that one there. That way we don't need those anymore. That's good. I suppose we could have used the nanobots and copied, but we didn't, so not much we can do about it. Get the stone thing started. Now we don't really have any yellows to speak of. I mean, we do, but we don't. For whatever reason, I made a bunch of blues. Throw that out like that. Let's go ahead and... No, we only actually need 1 now because because of the fact that we're going to use blues. Oh crud. Well, when we put in the power poles, we'll have enough. And we're probably out of blues now. What do we need to make more blues? Nothing. Let's go see if we can get it. If we got enough for a crusher. I want to actually start upgrading these, all the other stuff too. Let's see. Oh, we still need 20 steel, but we're out of, we need one more steel. By the time we get back, there should be another steel in there. This is kind of a mess. I can't wait till we move this. It's just kind of a mess there. I can't, it's, you know, like I said, it's just one of those things. Nothing you can do about it. Guess we're not quite close enough. So yeah, I put a box in there with just one space open so that we could pick up that solder plate, which is what becomes our solder. Okay, so that gives us 21, so that gives us enough right there. Yeah, they're just down, they're just blue down on the inside. You really can't tell if they're, I mean, these ones look different. Yeah, they're gray there. So, I guess there is a difference. Okay, so let's just keep putting stuff in while we're waiting. Ooh, yeah, this is what I thought I might make a mistake on. Okay. Let's fix this. No big deal. I tried to do it like I did blue, or like I did iron, I mean. When you do iron, you can just get away with things, you know. I think that has to be right there. Like I said, I think we might have to move the one line down, so we'll just put that full line on there. Then we'll line this one up. Okay, I'm not sure. I think we're still going to need to use 2 reds, because reds require are the same speed as yellows, I think. They might be the same as blue, I'm not sure. Okay, good thing we're moving this, because let's see, we can come down as far as there. Okay. So this will kind of be nice, because we'll get rid of all that, what I consider wasted undergrounds. I could actually start making red belts, but I haven't gotten that far yet. I'd kind of like to skip straight to blue belts, but don't have them yet. And then, since we're not using this pole for that anything, let's bring it down here. Okay, maybe we'll have to bring it right there. Okay, that'll work. Alright, so we got all those in. We got that in. Got that in. Okay, let's go up and copy and paste. Whoops. Oh, helps if I'm hitting shift. And of course, the long reacher's still not working for whatever reason. I wish it was, but it's not. I'll have to see it. There must be a new update, and it's not in the mod, I don't know what you call it, mod library or whatever, within the game itself. I actually, when I got all these Bob mods, I actually had to go and hunt some of them down and actually load them in permanently. I had to load them in by hand. So let's see, do we have any more steel? Yes, we do. So do we have enough to start making steel furnaces? Even if we can only make one steel furnace, it's better than none. Because we can make these front ones steel furnaces. Well, I think we got to be like that. Yeah. And I think these ones go like that as well. We're just going to put the rest of the furnaces in, and then we'll upgrade them as we can afford it. Might as well do them all because we need them all. Why does it feel like this is off? Oh, because we gotta get the coal line in here yet. That's why it feels off. Still need 2 more, so let's go up and get some more stone. How are we doing for time? Actually, we're over our time, so I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to finish this steel up, and I will see you guys in the next episode.